Well, hello again, fight fans, and welcome to another edition of the Speed Bag. Today, a segment I like to call You Better Recognize. This one is dedicated to UFC lightweight Yves, who called it quits this weekend at the age of 38 after 66 professional fights. And that's, just the ones that were officially counted on his record. And he started in 1997, so all the fights he had aren't necessarily on there. I mean, he was fighting in gyms with, hazy definitions for weight classes and rules, and he continued all the way up through the modern era, which in itself is impressive. But, I know for a lot of you who maybe came to the sport later in the Tough Boom days or the Brock Lesnar heyday, you don't see what the big deal is about a guy like Edwards. You look at him in the last couple of years, he seemed, pretty mediocre. But if you were watching back when you had to trade VHS tapes with your buddy just to see these fights, you saw a guy who was kind of establishing a model for what MMA fighters would become, an all-around fighter. And if that's not enough for you, he's also just an awesome dude. I mean, you talk to the MMA media who have had the privilege of covering Edwards' career, you'll find that everybody puts him on their list of not only favorite fighters to watch, but just, awesome dudes to talk to. And that, should count for something. I know, it's not like we give out championship belts for, super nice guy. This is not that kind of sport. And maybe it's not even that kind of world. But at the same time, MMA is losing one of its good guys here. And you don't have to give him any kind of special award for it, but you better recognize.